Alright, we're checking out the Book of Aaru. I don't remember what kind of game this is, but maybe it's like an ARPG. It looks slightly interesting, so that's why we're checking it out. I'm pretty sure this is a mouse and keyboard game, although controllers support it. We'll play around, we'll see. New game. Does it matter? I don't know if it matters. So Zwazda. Controlling for Aaru is not mandatory, blah 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 blah. Oh, there's like a secondary attack. There's combo attacks. Is that what I'm understanding? I'm gonna double check on that mouse and the controller. Although now I don't know if because we didn't go into this menu with the controller, that's just not giving me the controller prompts. Also don't know if this is early access, so excuse me if it is early access. There's little buttons. Can I change these buttons to be PlayStation buttons? Is that a thing? I would like that to be a thing. I'm not seeing it be a thing. Oops. Alright, we'll try with controller. I feel like this might be more of a controller game than I thought. This is a tutorial. So there's like a combo system, it seems. Okay, yeah. There's a combo system that I guess we'll learn. That's intriguing. Most intriguing. A living creature down here. In the depths, where Eve not even light dares to tread. But I suspect living not for long. If you want to have a chance at survival, aim through the gate. This abandoned dungeon will teach you how to get along this place. This voice. I will wait here. I have questions to ask. In exchange, I will try to guide you. And inevitably, I will watch your misery. Alright. So it is a roguelite. Probably. This place, I'm bound at home. For how long has it been? An entire eternity. I assume that was damned to it, and I fear you may now share the same fate. How did you manage to break into this place? The entrance was hidden and sealed shut ages ago. The secret's buried with the forgotten. Who are you? I see. You lost your voice and your humanity. Welcome to the Temple of Osiris, where all dead is still alive and all alive lost its purpose. Let's start lightly. Force your way through with basic light and range. Morning. So yeah. I didn't get to read that. Whoopsies. The trigger combo, yeah. Perform the light. I'm a lady. Why does that sound only pop into my left ear? In areas you will fight enemies, but in between areas you'll need to navigate. Trigger struggle, we're gonna blah, 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 blah. So trap sequences, etc. Look at what the temple did to us. Me, once a noble creator, an architect, now just a wrinkled old mess, like tree bark. Bantio Hidewazer, you were once a respected lady. Now, look at you, a beast. Did you have to stick your nose where it didn't belong? You can parry attacks with it, right trigger. Ow. I like how it did the little shaking thing to be like, hey, 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 stop attacking, do the mechanic. Getting stronger, you can add to your attributes. Destroy golden cages. More damage, more movement. Time bend. More damage. I go for more movement as well. Okay, that's fine. Don't feel any faster. I don't know where to go. Do I have a map? Doesn't seem like we have a map. That's our slow down ability, which is like a panic button. I don't know where to go. No, over here. Another drawing through the dungeon's treasure chests. Reveal for 20. Loot random gear. Root random glyph. So we could save our money and not reveal it, or reveal it. I'm gonna do random gear. Big skull of health. When equipped it into a usable slot, I guess it just gives us one more health. One bonus attribute when it goes in the correct slot. 3 bonus attribute. Wait, huh? I don't understand. So can I unequip it? Or... yeah, I don't get it. Also, there's still an exclamation point. Delete your first glyph, stand it up, press... and select loot glyph. Oh, I was supposed to select loot glyph. Instead I chose the other thing. Oh, I see. Chance to deal critical damage. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I'm pretty sure I've messed this up already. Because you kind of want to match the colors, and I think this was originally a red. Interesting little equipment system. Easier to step over and jump off. But if you would, if you could. Let's say, if you change your mind, you know where to look. I'm jumping off. Take the offer from Sidshul in the hideout of initiation. Oh man. At least it was an achievement. I was wondering. It would have been sad if it didn't do anything. But he doesn't say anything about it. Sorry. Both melee and range attacks have a heavy version, blah blah blah, yeah. What am I doing? Temple of Sire is a hostile place. Getting up. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what it said. I'm just tired of reading. No reading for me. Too much reading makes me bored in this. I don't like tutorials that like you have to read through, to be honest. Figure it out. Teach me in gameplay. I don't want to see your wall of text. Granted, it'll be my fault for not like, oh, there's a thing. Look for blue beams. I like the shaky text thing though. That's not blue. Those aren't blue. Those are just beams. White beams. Interesting that you can damage those, but they don't fall. Malakara. Greetings.
Greetings, this warrior. Pay no mind to the Cinder's venomous world. Time has soured his spirits, as solitude often does. My name is Malakara, and you and I together will shape what comes next. Now go on. We shall meet again in the place better suited for important conversation.
Okay. I'm still looking for blue beams. Blue beams? Any blue beams? Any blue beamers? We're over here. Why can't I take the riches? That's a pretty cool animation though. I like it. Sorry, TikTok kicked me off again. There has to be some way of like asking TikTok to take the auto kick thing off of me. I'm gonna see if I can ask them, though TikTok is notoriously bad at like communicating with its creators. Oh, to perform the melee, then hold and release A. I've been doing that. Snake says how the behind destroy environment yields valuable loot. Warning, if you die you lose most collected materials. Okay. Ow. Encouraging me to destroy everything within my path. Where did the craft? I don't know what this is. Like certain perks you can craft? Extended length roll, show location nearby altars. Oh, these are like consumables that you can craft. Heal slowly, triple damage. I don't know. The location of altars one seems interesting, I guess. Fine, I'll do it. Activate the power of the medallion. Complete. Ahead there's iron bars which you can roll underneath. Your enemies cannot do the same. Make it to your advantage. Ow. Final trial with time bending. Finally, Toth himself. Kinda don't like that like hooks me. Like, can I like pull them into the bars? Not really. Overall, I think this game is okay so far. I'm not really feeling amazing about it. But maybe it gets better. We'll find out. Crawl through the hideout of initiation. I did it. Cool little scene for exiting. Again, it's a roguelite. A lot of these roguelites are only get good once you like have played it for a while. New weapon crafting schematic.
Hey there, I detected foreign organism. Who are you? A visitor? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Saku Sentinel Unit. I used to do a lot of heavy lifting around here, literally and figuratively. Currently, my task is empty. Perhaps you can provide new assignments. I would welcome activity. Do you think you can make me useful again? I will be glad to lend a helping hand. Let us begin with what is directly in view. The Book of Aaru, astonishing achieve device, a fountain of knowledge, but its data matrix is incomplete. However, I detect that you possess a contraption schematic. Excellent, very excellent. What are you waiting for? Upload it in.
Okay, calm down. I don't know how to upload. Technologia. Staff of Madness. Use heavy and ranged melee combos. Heavy melee weapon. Use a tip. Doodle, 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 doodle. Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll do the staff. It's like the materials. I don't know. Auto craft mode. Go. Wait, I can't even. I don't think I can. Auto craft mode, go. Go. I don't understand. I don't think I can. I feel like the game thinks I'm on a 4K screen because everything feels kind of tiny. No, the resolution says 1080. Why do I... Maybe this game was meant for a 4K screen. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like we should still be designing games for 1080. And then, like, have a 4K version? Or maybe it's easier to do it 4K first. I don't know. Temple of Discovery. I probably should have wandered around the base a little bit more. Oops. Alright, we want a glyph. Successful parry. Covers 2 stamina. It's a parry glyph. And we want... I think white is any color, and then the red. Or maybe it's just itself is a white. Technologia. Ow, piece of junk. So this is twin stick, but I have to use the face buttons to attack, and therefore it doesn't really work for controller. I don't think they tested that out correctly. Let me see if this is actually different for... Yeah, see, I can move around, I can back up and shoot with mouse and keyboard. Like, that's a thing. That's fine. But you made this a twin stick on controller, but I can't shoot and use the face buttons at the same time without, like, clawing. In order to do the same thing here, I have to claw the controller and use my index, which I don't think they thought through. Because twin stick, yeah, I'm using my thumbs, but then to attack, it's like, I have to change. So, a little advice is maybe change to attacks to the up button, or these two. I don't think these are even doing anything. I don't know why this isn't the default for twin stick, but my suggestion is making these into that. Dodging is like, I don't need to, like, I can use the face button to dodge here, like, that's fine, but to attack and, like, I shouldn't have to claw to be able to, like, shoot and back move like that. So my suggestion, maybe there are controller setups already, but the default is not set up that way. So I'm gonna go to mouse and keyboard, I guess, since this seems to be the intended play. Though my mouse thing is so small, I swear this is actually meant for a 4K screen. And there's nothing to like make the mouse bigger or more visible, because this is blending into everything. Like, close your eyes. Alright. Now open your eyes. Where is my mouse? In 3, 2, 1. You lose. It's over here. Alright, close your eyes. Now open your eyes. Where is my mouse? 3, 2, 1. You lose. Like, this is not good. Alright, open your eyes. Wait, no, wait. Close your eyes. Where is my mouse? In 3, 2, 1. You lose. Probably. If you're using PlayStation controller but you're seeing Xbox inputs, please turn off Steam inputs option in the Steam settings. Yeah, you could do that. I get that. But I'd maybe give me an option to change the buttons. I get that, like, automatically detecting which kind of button is there. That's cool. Like, sure. But also, like, no, I can't even use my controller now because it doesn't recognize, because I turned it off. Please turn off Steam input options in your Steam settings. I would have to restart the game probably, which let's see. Have to restart it all the way, maybe. Because I would like PlayStation buttons. Continue. Oh, it doesn't continue from there, but okay, so this is better. That's a good thing that they have that, but I still would rather, like, just be able to select, like, in options. Give me an option, like, under controller options or whatever, to select the type of buttons we see somewhere. I don't know. Maybe in gameplay. I don't know. It should. I'm glad that there. I didn't notice it at first, but I'd still rather be able to select controller type, because maybe you're using a Switch controller and then that's completely opposite. I don't know many people that use their Switch controller on PC, because most Switch, like, people refuse to go on PC for a lot of their games, but you know, that's also a thing. So maybe just think about switching that up and letting me be able to choose it from here, like an option here to do that. But also, I think this still suffers from, hey, I can't do this without clawing. Let's see, maybe I can change those controls. It does seem like there isn't. Left button is move menu left, move menu right. I could change it myself. Time bend. I feel like the right side melee and then ranged. But then what is right trigger right now? These aren't even PlayStation controls, by the way. So this also needs to show the PlayStation controls when you do this. Right trigger is parry. So I can put that. Yeah. Wait, oh, because I'm using the controller, it's like, it switches from what, I don't know. Alright, so this one should be parry. Oh, I can't do it because it moves the menu. Although there, we got it. Ranged attack should be this. Melee should be this. What am I missing? No, the time button is fine. So this, I feel like, is what the default control should be. Yeah, because now I can actually move about. So I don't know if the devs are paying attention or if they're looking, but maybe have a scheme, a controller scheme where this is the automatically the choice. Because now I can actually attack and move at the same time, and if I need to dodge, it doesn't matter which way I'm aiming, I can just push the O button pretty simply. These are much better controls. The other ones, like, it didn't... You can't do multiple actions at the same time. We have access to 3 stages. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe not 4. No, I guess we gotta get through these. You haven't spared gears, have you? Including me. So now we got parry there. Got slow time there. We got roll here. X, square, and triangle aren't doing anything now, which is fine, I think. Yeah, my brain also like understands, okay, so this is gonna be the shoot button because it's kind of like the trigger. This is melee. Yeah, my brain is definitely like this is the thing. Also, I exited and I kind of wish I would have saved the position I was in, but that's neither here or there. Because now I see that there's a record, and maybe I could have done it in one shot, but now it's forever a record that I didn't make it. Forever! Yeah, this is 100 times better with these controls. Nice of them to have the controller change at least. I don't know if maybe this is still kind of meant for mouse and keyboard though. Like maybe this game is still way better on mouse and keyboard. You don't have a portal key. We'll try it on mouse and keyboard. Thank goodness they have like a swap. I want to like give it a real shot. Give it a level shot in mouse and keyboard. What is time bend on mouse and keyboard? It's not shift. Not tab. It's not Q. I don't know what time bend is. Main menu? I didn't mean to go to the main menu. I'm stupid. I was gonna look at this. Aim assist J. Time bend is V. I think if you exit, it should like save the room you're in. because maybe somebody needs. If they're playing this on a Steam Deck, especially, like you want them to be able to be like, oh, let me put the game down real quick. Oh, let's go, and I can just pop right back in when I'm playing again. The chance is that the finisher would cost no stamina. Cool. 20% chance. Last time I went there, this guy shot me. I don't like that that attack brings them closer to me. I don't... Okay, never mind. We can't play for mouse and keyboard because I can't see my mouse. So, if it is meant for mouse and keyboard, I can't see my mouse. I think Path of Exile had that issue for a while, and that's why people used there's a paid program, it's like $10, where it changes your mouse into something really big and really like noticeable. I forgot what it's called though, but it was used in Path of Exile a lot, and I still see streamers use it here and there. But now there's like mouse skins that Path of Exile has, some default ones, and also some paid ones. And I think they only had one set of paid ones, which I feel like they could have easily kept going on the mouse skins. I think PoE could really like go off and make some UI skins as well. I imagine that would actually sell really well, but maybe that would be considered pay to win. Maybe the mouse skins are also pay to win, but that's why there's some free ones. I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of cosmetic though, because they already have really good ones. Actually kind of hungry. I'll probably do this run in the next run. I think we'll call it. I think we've kind of experienced this game. And hopefully my feedback is like actually useful if the devs ever look at it. Ow. Look, the dodging doesn't actually prevent damage. Good to know. Loot random gear. When equipped to unstable slot. When equipped to correct slot. Small skulls of time. Oh, so it would have given me an attack, but this gives me time. Okay. Interesting. Ow. Big. Bless. Papa bless. I don't know what this is. Bless. 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 I have no idea what this just did. Bless your materials to not lose them upon death. However, blessing has a price. Lose 4 materials. Oh. Okay, I guess. So basically it makes it so we can use it on a different run? I get the traps and everything. This is my absolute... I hate the trials in PoE. And this is giving me trials. The feeling of the trials. I hate trials. I hate traps. It's really unlucky that this is the first thing we experience. I wonder if dodge doesn't actually dodge. I think that's the same in PoE too. Your dodge button doesn't actually make you dodge. It just, you move. Although, am I wrong? Because this kind of looks like it phases, no? Maybe outside of combat the dodge button doesn't actually dodge. But I think maybe in combat it does. I'm getting hungry, man. I didn't realize how hungry I was. I don't feel like we've spent a lot of time on this game. And I feel like we should give it a much better chance. I don't know if maybe I've gotten soft lately, but every time I watch a streamer like completely like tear down a game that they're playing, I get really annoyed and I get really, I don't know, I get really bothered. I don't know if why. Maybe I'm just like more like I'm realizing that there's a person behind the game, I guess. At least for more indie games, I'm feeling that way. And then like AAA games, you care a little bit less because it's like 100 people in the company, like who cares? They already got paid. But indie games are less like that. Like indie games are like, I don't know, have more soul. I don't know about if I'm making any sense. But like I do feel like there's more of a connection to the dev when it's an indie game. And therefore I feel worse if I'm like, this game is booty. I don't do that anyways, but I do feel like you shouldn't be like that to a lot of games. Maybe it's also because there's so many more quote gamers that are instantly dismissive on games nowadays that it just kind of feels bad to be called a gamer nowadays. When I was a kid and I was growing up in my classes, like I used to be like, yeah, I'm a gamer. That's me, gamer. I play games. I'm good at games. Good at games. I'm really. We should come over and you should hang out with me. I'm a gamer. I can play your games. I'm gonna go over your house and play your games. We're gamers. But now, Like, if somebody calls me a gamer, it's like, yeah, I guess I'm a gamer. I like playing games. Actually, I don't know. End the run. Let's try a different place. Ra's forgiveness. New badge crafting. Who's mad at that? Curse it all. Curse it all. Yeah, I think we just try one more run and then I'm going to end off this game. I don't know what the permanent upgrades are. Maybe I'm skipping them. Maybe it's the crafting. Hopefully we find it at the beginning of the next run or something. Cliff. Cost of activating bending is lowered. Sure. I don't know if I like how I think that would be better if like it didn't cost anything to see both. I get having it cost and maybe just leaving it to RNG and everything. But like if I saw my choices there, maybe that would be like more compelling. Cause spending 40 this early, maybe that's an inconsequential number later on. But spending 40 currency right now to see both and see what I maybe want to build into is pretty costly. So it's kind of just like better to RNG and be like, okay, I guess, or nah, maybe next time. Oh. Oh, I was gonna parry. Yeah, I definitely feel like we need to, as a society, or maybe I'm just an old head at this point, but we need to be kinder to, well, one, be kinder to Down gender, but like, just be kinder. I don't know what I'm collecting, to be honest. These make me move faster, I think. Ow. It does a slow down effect whenever you defeat an enemy, but it feels really off. I think if we were zoomed in just a little bit more, this would be a little bit better. Maybe give us the choice of how much zoom in we are. So I don't know, I feel very out. And granted, right now I'm probably playing really badly because I'm not parrying enough. Maybe parrying is a lot more of a mechanic than I'm doing. But I'm also kind of just like in the mind of just casually playing. I don't really want to play Sekiro right now. One day I'll pick up Sekiro again. That's just such a commitment. Such a commitment to play through. Ow. Bless. Papa bless. Yeah, I think maybe outside of battle, roll doesn't actually help you or give you any immunity. Oops. But inside battle, it's definitely annoying. I think it should give us more, but maybe that would make terrains like too easy. So are there no permanent upgrades? Maybe the weapon is the only permanent upgrade. And now that we have materials, we can actually make one. Oopsie. Whoopsie. Why does it say Y? I'm on PlayStation controllers. Not everything is updated to be PlayStation controllers. Auto. How do auto mode? That shouldn't. So this, I feel like, shouldn't have the O and I when PlayStation buttons, because I pressed O thinking it would change it over, but it definitely did not do that. I don't understand this system. I probably do need to have more materials, and that's my fault. And then that's also unfortunate because I wanted to try this. But I think I'm done. I'm hungry. It's probably not letting me enjoy this game a little bit more. I think hopefully my criticism was constructive enough for the devs if they look at this. I think it could be improved. This could be fun. It just kind of feels not great right now. So hopefully they'll fix it with all. They'll take note of my criticisms, and we might come back to this. I'm not sure if this is an early access game. I don't think it is. It feels pretty done. There's no indicator what version we're on. So I don't know if this is early access or not. Speed up. Yeah, it's just a small team. Alright, I'm getting off of this game. This has been the Book of Aaru. Maybe check it out. I think there's a lot of things that need to be fixed or improved on. It doesn't, I don't know. It's not a game I currently recommend, but with a few changes, I think it could be a game to recommend. But yeah.